Welcome to day 47. Scrolling really is the bane of our existence, man. This generation, it's like our generation cigarettes, honestly. Like, how many times have you not found yourself after 2 hours on IG Reels or TikTok, you finally put the phone down and you're just so drained and you wasted 2 hours of your life, you can't even remember the last reel you watched, and you're just disappointed because you know you shouldn't be doing that. You know you shouldn't be on there scrolling for 2 hours. You have other things to do, right? But for some reason you still do. And if you could make one single change in your life that would increase the likelihood the most that you will achieve your goals, what would it be? I think it would be to stop scrolling on social media, to stop wasting your time on social media. Because not only does it waste the time that you spend actually scrolling, it also fries your brain. You have less energy after you scroll for an hour. That's just facts. And on top of that, the content you're watching, it's just so negative, usually. And when it's not negative, it's just useless. I mean, I can't tell you a lot of things that I've learned from Reels or TikToks. The places I've learned the most from are probably books, maybe YouTube videos, honestly, but not Reels, not TikToks. And that information that you take in when you're scrolling, it doesn't disappear. You can't really remember it consciously, but you can definitely remember it subconsciously, and your brain choose on that for a long time, honestly. And you would rather that your subconscious brain choose on things that actually move you forward. Because, for example, when you scroll on Twitter and you see all this political stuff, your mind kind of starts planting seeds of political thoughts. Because when you have those inputs into your brain, it's like sowing seeds, basically. And then further down the line, the next day you're gonna think a bit about politics, and that's gonna occupy your mind, and just useless stuff. And that's also true for all the other useless stuff which you're watching. So it's hurting your life in three ways. It's basically sucking your life force out of you in three different ways, in terms of your time, your energy, and your mental space, headspace. And just honestly think about it. How many people's lives have been minimized by social media and scrolling and doom scrolling? Think about it honestly. Like, how many people are not amazing and have some sort of amazing capability within them that they don't realize because they're scrolling on social media? And it's such a potent addiction, man. This morning I woke up, I had a pretty good morning, honestly. I got a lot of stuff done that I wanted to get done in terms of my outreach for my high ticket sales. But then after lunch, I worked out, I had a shower, I washed my clothes, and I was fixing the blue check on Instagram and on Twitter because I want to do my outreach there, and I think that really helps, with getting noticed and getting some sort of, I don't know what you call it, social proof, I guess, for like $15. It's really worth it, honestly. But basically, I had to install Twitter and Instagram on my phone to verify myself. And man, I honestly got stuck on there for like an hour. And now suddenly I know a lot about the riots going on in England and in Ireland, which is very far away, which I don't really care about too much. Also Instagram, I can't even remember what I looked at on Instagram, just some random girls' stories or whatever. And like, it was such a waste, honestly, and I felt tired afterwards. So I just uninstalled those things, and also made sure that, I always have blockers on my computer, but made sure that those are still intact. And basically, I don't think anyone can escape the algorithms. You're not stronger than the algorithms. I mean, you know that. If you're watching this video, you know that you've scrolled more than you'd like to. And that just means that you're weaker than these algorithms. And that's okay. I mean, they know exactly what you want, what your brain wants, what kind of kicks and thrills you want that you don't even know. And they're feeding off of that to feed you shit and feed you a bunch of ads as well. And it's not your fault, man. And you just gotta do what you can, essentially. Just uninstall the social media, put on a bunch of blockers on your computer, and just don't scroll anymore. Just don't, make sure that all those possibilities and doors to where you start scrolling are closed, because it's gonna fuck up your life. Because the truth is, while you're there scrolling and your time is flying past you, your life is also flying past you. The things you could have done are running out in the sand, and they're never gonna be done the way you're doing it. And you can't waste your life on your phone. I mean, are you really gonna look back 10 years from now and think about what you did and be disappointed in yourself that you chose to scroll IG Reels and TikTok instead of doing and working towards what was truly important to you? Like, sure, if you scroll a few hours today, tomorrow you won't really notice any difference. Maybe not even the day after. You keep doing it for a week, you won't really notice it as well. After a month, you know, sure, you kind of had an idea of where you should have been in a month. Maybe you felt like you should have done more during that month, but hey, a month's a month. It's okay, you've got a lot of time ahead of you. Then half a year passes and you think back and you say, hi, this time passed pretty quickly, huh? I'm still not quite where I wanted to be. And then a year has passed, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and you wasted your life. The truth is that you need to change today. You can't change tomorrow. That's the truth. Because why? Well, this. If not now, then when? Think about it. If you're not gonna make the decision to uninstall social media now, then when? If you're honest with yourself. Because nothing is gonna be fundamentally different tomorrow. So, yeah, that's basically my message today. Uninstall that stuff. You're probably gonna cope a lot. Maybe you won't uninstall. But you're gonna have to live with that mental anguish for the rest of your life in that case. But, hey, I'm glad I got out of it. I'm really glad. I got flashbacks into the way it used to be when I was scrolling there a little bit, and I got grateful that I got out of it. And I want that for you too. I wish that for you too, that you can get out of that and, yeah, just live a better life. I hope I can help you with that. So, yeah, I love you, and I believe in you.